Shayna was like one of my main friends that would always like the main person that always like brought people together to like hang out. And then Mary was Shayna's best friend basically, right?
Okay. Yeah. So they came in the package.
They came in the package. But here's the thing, I had a thing for Mary.
Okay.
And
then we got Shayna had a thing for you.
No.
Nah, that'd be a weird timing.
Nah.
And Mary had a thing for Shayna.
That was my talk. I can't do it.
So I guess we're just gonna
peace out.
But nah.
Sounds like a mission to me.
There was no drama like that. So we was chilling on that part. They were like, yo, you should try theater. Here's what I said, bro. I was like, I don't know about theater, bro. People gonna look at me some type of way for doing theater. You know what I mean? And they was like, yo, don't even stress it. You're gonna be fine. Just try it out. See if you'll like it. Mary was like, yo, you should try it. Like, we will handpick your monologue and your song for you. And it'll be lit to see you on stage. And I was like, dang.
I gotta impress the girl I have a crush on.
Mary,
oh my God.
Mary's telling me I could do this. So like, yo, I low-key have to show out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, now you gotta, you know, put on your Superman cape and be like, for the bitches.
I am here.
I don't need nothing on the side. Said I was done for good, but don't want no more lives. But my phone be blowing up temptation on my line. I stare at the screen before I press decline. But I got the words and lingers in my mind. Told myself I'm strong enough to shake it up. I'm trying. But I'm only human, I know loving you's the crime. If I take this cookie now, one day I'll do the time.
What song is this?
Kevin's Heart by J. Cole.
Yeah. I don't know that song, unfortunately. I'm sorry to all the J. Cole fans that just disappointed by not knowing that song. But, hey sir, how you doing?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing
it's
great.
Pleasure.
How you doing, my good sir? How you doing, my good? That's good, my brother. That's good. And hey, how y'all doing? It's your host, ODZ. Y'all already know how it goes. It's your podcast, Trigger Warnings, back with another banger in this bitch. You know what we always doing, having fun, doing the time. Shit, chilling until we can't see the sun. Yeah. But y'all know the motto, stay safe, live dangerous. We're here for another tale from these two whales. Cause he's fat, obviously.
Oh, some of y'all
a little toned down.
Kind of messed up.
But that is okay.
I mean, actually, this
man
looks like he just stepped out of New York. Okay, and like,
where's my mom's, bro?
What's my mother's?
Like, I swear to God, it'll be on my Instagram story. Y'all probably have already seen it by now. But just know, you're gonna get videoed up, and it's gonna be like, hey, we got a guy from New York. A guy from New York flew out to be on the podcast.
Alright, so boom. Listen. It's your boy. What's good? It's your boy Max Peace. Max Farm Rose, aka Tension Control, or Tension Relief.
Why they call you that?
Hey, I don't like to say words. I just like to act. I speak on what I do. And I do it, then I speak. You feel me?
I feel you. Okay. How about you, Mr. Glasses Man, Mr. Superman?
I'm not Superman,
Black
but
Superman.
Black Superman. I wish.
Stop the cap.
It's your boy Dimitri. I'm just chilling here, you know, doing my usual thing, sitting in the back and chilling. Yeah, I always gotta do it like that. Yeah.
I respect it.
Yes, sir.
So, y'all know, well, y'all don't know these two, but just know these two are some. Whether they look it, even though this guy looks like he does poetry on Saturdays, which he does.
He does.
And literally, the man looks like he does poems, and you know the slaps. And you wouldn't believe what this man is. This man is the CEO of his own engineering company.
That's the plan.
Self-employed.
Oh yeah. What's it called, my boy?
It's gonna be called Magic Makers.
Magic Makers.
Okay.
Because we create things out of thin air.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, but listen, guys. What I want to hear from you guys, because I did a little bit of theater myself. I did some chorus.
Word.
You know, he was there for a little bit of that too. You know, y'all. You know, back when I was in we were in middle school.
Back in the day.
Back in the G. And you know, I also did a little bit of dance.
Mm-hmm.
You know. It was the ballet club, but you know the guys did hip hop dancing. Okay, we did pop. You know,
we did.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Mix it around.
As you should, you know.
Yeah. So
like popping lock. Oh. Okay.
Oh. Hold up. Pass it. No, seriously. Because I have a little bit of experience in that myself, I can understand where people like yourselves, why you would get into it and why you might not be in it anymore, because it was stressful, and that's why I'm not in it anymore.
Yeah.
So, how about you? How about you, Mr. MP, Magic Power?
Hey, it's your boy Max Peace, aka, let me just be real with y'all, my name is Max Fonrose. If y'all see me out on the street, say hi.
He's famous for
I wouldn't say that, but
famous for
sniper out on all digital platforms. I'm just playing. But yeah, I am a creative. I'm an entertainer. I do a little dancing, but my main thing is singing, music production.
You see this keyboard right here, bro? Like,
you know what I mean? I'm out here trying to do my thing, living my best life. Yeah, trying to influence people to do better in life and feel better about life. So yeah, I've been doing this entertainment, like with acting and with singing and dancing, with theater, for like a whole lot of time. But I haven't started doing like theater, like doing rehearsals for shows and doing the shows in general until 10th grade. Prior to that, it's just been a whole lot of like, me going to church and singing, doing sight reading because they got all of the notes up there and learning from that. And then my sister doing ballet, hip hop and all that stuff and trying to, you know, follow on her footsteps of doing that, and just me catching an interest on it. So like I've been a part of like this music and entertainment stuff for my whole life until I started 10th grade. And the main reason I started was because I was already 9th grade in chorus, and I chose between chorus and football. You know what I mean? I was doing football like 9th grade.
Yeah, freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year.
See, Max had potential. He gave up all the D1 offers. Literally, this man had 100 offers.
Man, it was crazy
Oklahoma wanted his ass. Michigan State wanted his ass. Fucking Duke wanted his ass, and they don't even got a good football team.
It was crazy too. It was crazy too. Like, if we being real, let's talk about that, bro. I would have stayed. I ain't gonna lie. I would have stayed in football if the coach, Coach Jiggy.
Oh yeah, Coach Jiggy.
I love that guy to death. I still love that guy. Much love, the man's. If you watching it one day,
you know what?
Much love.
We talked about that when it was TJ's episode when they was on there. Y'all should go back and watch that. Good coach, bad situationship. That episode, y'all should go back and watch that if y'all haven't already.
Bro, man, put me on.
He put me through the ringer, bro. He made me quit, bro, for real. And
Dang.
But then I came back.
Okay, at least you came back, bro.
You too, mister. You too. You.
Oh yeah.
No, I was there for like one time.
You was there for one.
And I was like, nope.
I was about to say rehearsal. That's how you know I'm into that.
Exactly.
For one practice. He was there for one practice, and Coach Jiggy was like, "Yo, you doing good?" And Mans was like, "I think I'm about threw up and went.
I just threw up.
I
I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I already know. And this was probably him going easy, and I was like, if he's going easy right now, and I'm already dying, I know if he went hard on me, because he sees potential, I'm not gonna survive. I was like,
you would have survived.
I would have survived.
I can imagine, bro.
Bro, see how big man
you see, yeah, look how big you are right now. You would have been like D1 linebacker right now. I wouldn't have even known.
He could have been defense, bro.
Yeah, I could have seen you as DN.
Loki was trying to make me a quarterback.
A quarterback?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
He was
Anthony Richardson? Okay.
That's my problem.
You would have been Anthony Richardson before Anthony Richardson. What the
Yo, for real, bro. You see, here's my thing with
it would have been you, and then Max would have been running back. I can already see it.
That's my thing. That's my gripe, bro. Because I didn't really know about football,
like he had beef
but
with you.
I wanted to do like either quarterback or run the ball. You know what man's put me at? Look at me, right? I'm still the same as I was in high school.
Yeah.
Tight end.
You put me defensive line.
They put me on tight end with all the linemen.
That man's going.
And you know what's crazy? They put me in. I still remember for 6 plays in the whole season.
Wait. When I was a freshman, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I just sucked or whatever, but I only got in about. I got in about a couple times more than
You got in, bro. Like,
I got in a couple times more than
imagine you actually got in. I got in on the line, did my thing, didn't even get touched, and I left. And then he was like, "Hey, good job."
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I can't breathe.
What job? I didn't do anything. I was a fucking placeholder.
Hey, bro was like, bro, you know what, coach? I think I have enough. I think I've had enough.
That's one thing to say you've had enough. It's another thing for the coach to take you out because he thought you had enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Needless to say, I was like, you know what? I'm going to finish my job. I did my 6, and then I'm going to help my dogs as a water boy on varsity water boy.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and my dog. You know Josh.
Yeah.
We was varsity water boys, bro. We was doing our thing, and we was going to all these different places to show some love for our team.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and they made it out there, bro, until like what, regionals?
Yeah, and they got patty whacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but that was the first they ever went, so I'll take responsibility for a little bit of it, like probably like 0.1%.
He didn't give him
But
enough
it's still,
water.
nah, I gave him enough water, bro, more than enough.
If someone caught a cramp out there, you didn't do your job.
Nah, bro.
If you and listen, if you have water boys out there and somebody catches a cramp, the water boys ain't doing their job. Send it right here right
none
now.
of them caught a
Send
cramp.
it right here
man.
right now. Don't care.
Hey, I was doing my thing, bro.
In 9th grade, you left football.
Yeah.
And you decided, fuck football. I'm going into chorus.
Yeah. So I was in chorus, and I was like, you know what? Let me just try it because I wanted to get back into like more musical things.
Okay.
And I had my fun. I had my fun in it, and I met a lot of people that I still call friends to this day. But yeah, that 9th grade went well. I learned a whole lot about music theory and sight singing. But then 10th grade came through, and I was just gonna continue doing chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of my friends, for discretion purposes, we gonna name them Shayna and Mary.
Okay.
Shayna was like one of my main friends that would always like, she was like the main person that always like brought people together to like hang out. And then Mary was Shayna's best friend basically. Yeah. Right?
Okay, so they come in the package.
They came in the package. But here's the thing. I had a thing for Mary.
Okay.
And
Then we got Shayna had a thing for you.
no.
Nah, that'd be a weird triangle.
Nah.
And then Mary had a thing for Shayna.
That would I can't do it.
Well, so I guess we're just gonna
Peace out.
But nah.
Sounds
There
like
was
a mission to me.
there was no drama like that. So we was chilling.
Damn.
We was chilling on that part. But yeah, I had a thing for Mary. I don't think they probably knew, but I don't think that I thought that they knew.
Mm.
But anyways, they were like, "Yo, you should try theater." I'm like, "Yo, theater, bro? I ain't gonna lie." Here's what I said, bro. I was like, "I don't know about theater, bro. Some people gonna look at me some type of way for doing theater."
Mm.
You know what I mean? And they was like, "Yo, don't even stress it. You're gonna be fine. Just try it out. See if you'll like it." And I was like, "Yo, I don't know." And Mary was like, "Yo, you should try it. We will handpick your monologue and your song for you. And it'll be lit to see you on stage." And I was like, dang.
I gotta impress the girl I have a crush on.
Mary,
Oh my God.
Mary's telling me I could do this, so like, yo, I low key have to show out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, now you gotta, put on your Superman
Yeah.
cape and be like, for the bitches.
I am here.
Yep. So I ended up doing it. I ended up being like one of the main leads in the show,
Yeah.
and I ended up enjoying it.
I think I remember that show.
It was Once on This Island.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite shows that I got to watch. Cause later on, 12th, 11th grade year. Well, 11th grade year for me and my, it was just 11th grade year. Cause that's when you guys left was my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
They started saying, "Oh, not everybody could come," or like they started really picking out which people could come, and then it'd be like, how some people used to sneak in and be like, "I'm coming to see these shows."
Mm-hmm.
I would, I'd be like, "Oh, Max Lee, yeah, gotta come see this motherfucker." Like, cause some of them shows y'all really did put on some great performances. D, some of the times where you were the, the second man. Bro, I was like, damn, they out here balling.
Yeah,
like,
man, we was doing our thing.
cause it was you two, and it was what's his name? Your sister.
Yeah, my sister was in there. Yeah.
Your sister. It was always you three. And that's why it was like, you guys.
There was also Esther.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Ed. I forgot about Ed. Yeah, y'all would always be doing such a great job, and like, high school theater is like different. I don't know what it is, because I've seen completely professional theater. Not to say what you guys were doing wasn't pretty professional. Y'all did great. Y'all did great. But seeing something like Sleepy Hollow, you know what I'm saying? Seeing something like that where you're sitting up on like the high balconies, or even if you're sitting on the lower balcony, at the lower stages, you're sitting there watching them look at you, but not look at you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when it comes down to high school theater, it's like you guys are actually looking at us and like talking to us. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So I just loved everything y'all did. But D, what was your journey like?
For my journey, I mean, for the most part, I always like music and everything like that. Like to this day, I sleep with music.
White music?
I like music.
White music, boys.
I white music.
I white music, yeah.
I like music, and but I like to this day I sleep with music like in my ears, something like that. Have the radio playing. So like since I was a kid, I always had music on me. But it's like during middle school, during that time, I started getting into band and everything because my sister was in band. So I was like, I might as well do something after school too. So I got into that, and then it was like during middle school, I was like, I'm gonna chill on that for like I think it was like the senior year of middle school. I was chilling, and then when I came to Suncoast, I was like, let me skip that shit. Let me do some sports or something.
Right.
So that's why I tried to do football, and I was like, I'm dying here. I ain't doing that.
Two buddies.
And so I did wrestling instead.
You know what? I should have sent Malcolm over to y'all. Y'all remember I should have sent him over to y'all. Y'all would have taught. Y'all probably could have made him into a theater kid. He probably would have been better.
He would.
Yeah. No offense if he watches this. God. Anyway.
But I don't know. Like from wrestling, it was fun and everything. But then cause my mom, she was just.
I wish you stayed, bro.
Yeah, I low-key wish. But no, bro, cause I went from like 160 to 200, and that's what.
Wait. Huh?
Yeah, that's what happened my freshman year. Cause I went from the weight class. I was
How
230.
much were you eating?
I don't know what happened. I gained 60 pounds. I don't know how.
So you were fat.
I wasn't. No, it was funny because I wasn't that fat. I gained more muscle and everything.
Max, how did he look?
Bro, at first, like freshman year, he was like not fat, but he was chubby.
Okay.
But then,
He's like, but wait. He just had this man stepped into the room, out of the room, came back in the room and whoa.
I kid you not. I don't know if it was the end of freshman year or it was just sophomore year when we came back. He comes back and niggas like, so yo, what's up?
I swear.
Listen, hey man, who the fuck is you?
Who are you? It's me, Dimitri. It's the same voice. It's me, Dimitri.
Wait, huh? Tell me something only Dimitri would know.
I don't know. I swear, it has to be wrestling, cause I was for the most part I was chubby and I was small, and then after that I gained 60 pounds.
Bro, you know how small he was? He was smaller than me.
I was smaller than him. I was literally, I was a jet compared to him.
Max, I was wrestling seeing my junior year, my 10th grade. You watched me wrestle. I never got that big. What? Shit, give me 40, nigga.
I swear.
You telling me I'm asking him every day.
But once I hit.
Hold up, pause. I'm sorry. I know you said something about your mom, but listen. This man walked in the door. Something about that. This man walked in the door. I'm like, damn. And he's like, what? I'm like, you got a biggest face? He's like, nah, bro. I'm about to say, no, the fuck you ain't. He's like, no, you ain't.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the same. I'm just. Once I hit that 200 mark, I was like, I'm fucked. Cause everyone who's 200, they're senior. Yeah. They're senior. They've been practicing this whole entire time.
I know,
they're golden. And I'm just sitting here, and I was versing. Cause they had me. Cause I got into varsity for that. Cause I was versing. What's his name? I'll just call him. I'll call him Z. Z. He was I was versing him for varsity. And
you mean light skin?
Yeah, light
short,
skin.
kinda.
No, he was tall. Tall, light skin. With the dreads.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But he left. He was a senior when we were there.
Yeah.
So I versed him. I won. So now I was varsity for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone was literally a senior, or they'd been doing it for the whole entire life. And I had this drastic boost in strength and everything. But they already know how to actually professionally do this shit. So I was struggling the whole entire time. And there was one time I was versing this one dude. He literally lifted me up, hold me for a good 10 seconds, and he said, okay, let me just gently drop your ass. When I fell on the ground, I was like, damn, this is not for me. I was trying to get on him and everything, and he slammed me one time, and I got a concussion. I was like, maybe I should be in this shit.
So y'all know I wrestled. That shit has never happened to me. I put that on folks, and I wrestled in 150. I even wrestled a 170 guy when I was only 150 something. Okay, that shit has never happened to me. No offense to him. But I put some people on their necks now. I done some people dirty, but goddamn, my guy.
That's what I was saying. Cause I was at this point, I'm versing professionals, and I don't know enough.
These niggas all going D1.
They going D1.
I think the person I wrestled actually ended up going to state. So
this nigga went against the state champion.
Meanwhile, he's going into civil engineering.
I was like,
he's like, I need my brain.
I can't be doing concussions like that. But
So
it was a good fun time there, and I was like, let me go back to band and everything. So after that I did band. I was part of the. I was doing tuba. That was like my first time learning an instrument, like for real. And it was fun because my sister was doing tuba during that time, so like I had someone there so I can learn from, and I was just chilling for the most part. And then after that, I saw, the main reason I really started doing all this stuff is because of a girl. I'm not gonna lie. And then also,
put on your Superman cape. For the bitches.
I be telling you.
Hold on. Wait. I got you. Here, bro. Here, bro. Put on. I got another one for you too, Max. Come here.
Ain't no way.
For the bitches.
the whole had to come in there swooping, saving the day. But no, it was literally because of the that performance you did 10th grade. That
Once on This Island?
That Once on This Island. I saw that my sister was doing it. Also my cousin was in there. So I was like, everyone's doing this, it's fun. And I saw this one girl on the stage. I was like, dang, she bad. But I was like, okay, let me chill on this. I was like, I might see her eventually or something like that. I'm like, but you know what increased those odds? Me actually joining it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's smart. Yeah.
But I was like, cause like my sister's already doing it, everyone else is there. And then I met Miss Nix, and she was like, cause I was doing, I went from band to do chorus, cause during that time band was okay, but there was some stuff I was just like.
You did tuba.
Yeah.
You did.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I did chorus.
Yeah, he was just chorus.
Nah,
He wasn't band man.
I played trumpet.
That bit was, I can't lie,
But I was doing chorus and theater.
So you left band, you said fuck the tuba,
Oh,
toss
and
that
track
shit.
and stuff.
But no, tuba, I like to this day, if you give me a tuba, I don't mind, I'll blast on it. That shit, pause. But that shit was the most fun ever.
You said, oh, tuba.
It's just, I don't know, tuba is just it's the go right there. You can never go wrong with tuba. But I went from that, and then I was, yeah, I hate it.
We giving eye contact.
I was just looking at you, bro. We can't just look at you, bro.
Like,
You talking? I was just.
Well, you got a tape on and shit.
What do you want me to do? You know what, Max?
I'm sorry. You good, y'all. But like, once I went from there, and then I went from there to do chorus and everything, and especially you mind if I say? I'll just say Miss N. Miss N. She was the GOAT. She was like, since you can play the tuba, I know you know how to hit them vocal cords and everything. You got that. Go ahead and sing for me. If you sound good, I'll put you in there. And I was like, okay. I did it. She thought I sounded okay. I was like, okay, I'm good then. I was going from there. And
She said, I'll take it.
I'll take it, But then cause during that time, I didn't know how to dance. I didn't know how to move my body. I didn't know none of that shit. I swear to God.
Hey, show us some dance moves.
I mean, I haven't danced in a good minute like that. But we went, was it the first time we had dance rehearsal or something like that?
Yeah.
Bro, I was struggling. I think I broke my glasses during the first.
He did break his glasses. This was funny.
I was just like, I did.
It was one of those moments
you're
I was like,
Bill, how did you?
What the fuck happened?
You're like, bro, let me get a real rubber band, connect the back of the glasses to the back of your head.
How your glasses get there?
I was like,
We ain't even moved like that.
Hey, this is what he did, and his glasses fell. Fuck!
Damn, that shit broke it. It was done. But I don't know. From there, it was just fun, and then especially with getting to see her, I was like, have some fun, quality time with her, and also learn some stuff, learn how to sing, dance, all that stuff. And then at one point, it just became just a main focus. I was just there, having fun, and my boy was always there. It was always there. It was chilling. And then
chilling and vibing.
Yeah. You can't lie, but there was, there was a little bit of scandals there, here and there.
Not me.
Not us, but there were scandals.
It was fun to watch.
It was always drama in theater.
There was a lot of tea. There's always tea in theater, bro.
There's always tea.
Somehow, somewhere, you know what's funny? Theater does make sense that it has the most drama.
Yeah.
Anyway, just listen, guys. For me though, and comment down below if you guys have played any instruments, done any chorus, did any theater, and when did you start? What age did you start doing it? Or piano, anything like that.
Yeah, and do you still do it?
And do you still do it?
And why?
So
or why not?
Yeah, because it's great, you know, to see when you're being productive, when you're doing something you love to do, that is the best thing for you to do.
Yeah.
Especially when you can make money off of it.
Oh yeah, mad money.
Mad money. Not funny, mad money. But for me, I did band and I did chorus and I did a little bit of everything. I, dipped my feet in all types of waters, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was younger, my parents pretty much forced me into chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I was never that much of an outgoing kid.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Whatever. If I'm here, I might as well do it. That's always been my attitude. Since I'm here, I might as well do it. So I was pretty good singer as a kid. And then I got older, and then middle school came, and then I started doing stuff in middle school. We did like little concerts here and there. He was there. Yeah. I sung a little bit of alto at first. They tried to put me in alto, dog. They tried me.
They really did try you, bro.
And then I slowly became a tenor because your boy got some bass in his voice. You feel me?
Your puberty hit finally.
Yeah.
Like,
you can hug that.
Yeah. Boss.
Bass. Out here sound like Pop Smoke. I'm crying.
Welcome to the party. I'm a thug. Give me a little whoop.
Hey, listen, guys. When it came down to me, after doing all that chorus stuff, and after doing all that chorus stuff in school.
Oh yeah, Suncoast was a killer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Suncoast, I got the Suncoast, and I was like, oh wait, backtrack. Middle school, that was Kennedy. You remember I left Kennedy.
I remember Kennedy.
I left Kennedy. And when I left Kennedy, I went to Jupiter Middle. And then I joined the band.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I went and I joined the band there, we went and we won my 8th grade year. So I did it my 7th grade year. And then I did it my 8th grade year. My 8th grade year is when we actually had fun. Because we was champs. We was like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
I was like that on the trumpet. I still got my notes and everything over there. I could still play a little note. You feel me? Sound off. Anyway.
Word.
Anyway, when in middle school it was a lot easier to do band too, cause he did band in high school level with Mr. Brown.
Oh yeah.
And that man, I'm glad I didn't play band under that man. But anyway,
I didn't take off my cape for that. It was fun.
But
Freshman year.
I bet it was, and I kind of did wish I did band because Terrence.
Oh yeah,
Terrence was always bugging me to come do band because I played the trumpet. But after we went to New York and we did a little band, we won our little competition, blase. Here, I'll take those after your hands. Thank you, my good sus. After I left Jupiter and I came to Suncoast, I'm like, man, fuck all this theater shit. Fuck all this chorus. And I like, because I started doing football and stuff, but I was still in chorus at church. So I was still singing every like 4th Sunday and the children's choir.
Yeah.
So literally looking like a jit with a bunch of jits around me, and I'm like the oldest kid at 14, and all the other kids that were my age, they left.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So they were
That's
like,
mad.
so you know what I'm saying? They all moved on with their lives. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't even want to be there anymore. They didn't want to be there. So because it was like, we're old now. It's kind of. Embarrassing. Like it's kind of like the new generation was kind of moving away from doing all that stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do miss it. I did start missing it. Everybody hanging out. We actually did have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all can attest to that when y'all were doing chorus yourselves.
I still miss it.
Yeah.
I still got all my sheet music.
Bro, all of them.
Yeah.
And the originals.
So it was a lot of fun. Even though as I got older, I started playing football and I started wrestling. And I became that guy in wrestling, so I didn't have time to do like chorus practice and then go to like I would be at tournaments on Fridays and Saturdays until Saturday night, and then try to go to church on a Sunday. And you know, I'm a man of God, and even though I have an ankh on my neck, trust me, I am a Christian. You know, I live by the morals that are placed upon me by myself, by my experience. And that's how everybody is, though. You know, that's how everybody should be. That's what makes the world different. And that's why we're here together, and we can tell slightly different stories, even though it sounds somewhat the same.
Yeah.
You know, we all had our different fun. And I believe that once I started doing football, I was like, in wrestling, I was like, man, I don't want to do this core stuff no more. But I did enjoy it. At the same time, it was tiring trying to do all that stuff at the same time. And Suncoast was tiring.
Yeah.
And college seemed so easy compared to Suncoast.
For real.
So okay.
Yeah.
But that's nor here nor there. That's another story for another day. Another topic for another time.
Oh yeah.
Alright. But it was like moving on from something, like a new stage in life. That's what it felt like to me. And I believe for you guys it kind of felt the same. I'm not here to put words in your mouth, obviously, but you don't do theater as much as you used to do, right? Or you still do.
So yeah, it's kind of a long story. Like yeah, in high school I did it a whole lot, and I still loved it to the point where I started doing it in college, and in college I loved it. You know what I mean? But like over time, it got harder for me to like get into it. It got harder for me to like want to do it, and it's not because of theater itself. It's because of other life situations that got me like, oh, I gotta think of financials. How am I gonna pay for this school in general, let alone do all of this? How am I gonna do my classes when I have all of this sheet music and all of these scripts that I need to memorize and stuff like that?
So when it comes down to trigger warnings, we like to talk about stuff like this. So,
yeah.
When I say stuff like we talk about serious stuff or trigger stuff, this is real stuff. When I say you want to do stuff like acting, you want to do stuff like music, you want to make money off of it, you want to do whatever you want to do in the artistic, creative ways, you have to really have that like desire for it, like a real drive. Like that real drive for it, because it will burn you out, or it'll make you feel like, dang.
But yeah, bro, I'm telling you,
stuff on top of my head.
I'm telling you, I had to step back a little bit, bro, because like once I was like really getting into it, I was like, yo, this is hard to do and do all of this stuff. In the real world, you're gonna be out there doing like, you got a show, you got like 8 shows a week, and then after that season's over, go on with your life, figure it out. We ain't giving you no more money after the season's done. So figure it out, you know what I mean? You gotta get a job, you know what I mean? You gotta get, like, just because you're doing theater and that's gonna be your number one, that doesn't mean like that's gonna be your only source of income. That's not a smart move.
How about screen acting?
Screen acting, it's the same thing. It's even worse.
But you've tried it?
I have tried it. I like it. Like, to be honest, I like it much better.
Is it better than live theater?
I like it much better, but I see the benefit of both. Me as a storyteller, I see how it's good for you to see somebody right in front of you and telling you, hey, there is a plethora. There's a whole abundance of different people, and they're all the same because they're people like you. Like a story like that, you know what I mean? From Once on This Island, there's benefit and value in that, but there's also value in taking your time and cutting scenes, being able to cut scenes and getting the best portion of acting to tell a story. Indeed. You know what I mean?
I feel that because that's what I love to do. That's why I loved theater when I was doing it. It was just fun to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're able to tell a story to an audience that's willing to hear. And when I feel like you were a bard in another life, by the way. This man was out here singing tales of great heroes and who slayed dragons and conquered lands.
still be conquering lands out here, bro. We trying to conquer West Palm out here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We
That's the plan.
First we conquer West Palm, then we conquer Palm Beach County, and then we conquer Florida, and then we conquer.
Well, okay, we gotta make sure we get Broward and Miami first.
Broward and Miami.
You know what I'm saying? We could skip a few counties.
Tampa.
But here's the thing: we're not gonna conquer it just to be like over it, to reign over it like a fucking king. Like, you know, we trying to reign over it, reigning it with joy, peace, like real vibes, creativity, like real shit. You know.
Joy, peace, creativity, and understanding. That is real.
Bro.
That is real, and it is possible because at the end of the day, we can agree to disagree. Even if I don't like you because of what you believe, you know what I'm saying? We can still coexist.
Yeah.
Why are we fighting? What is the point? What is the point of wasting energy on being mad at somebody? You're literally just being mad at somebody is wasting mental energy. You're thinking about them.
Time.
Energy and time thinking about them when you could be thinking about how to improve yourself to be like, I'm doing better than you or whatever. And then that shows the other person be like, okay, they're doing better than me. Now I gotta do better. At the end of the day, stuff like that. If you guys, I'm a big on anime. You guys anime?
Come on now.
Okay, y'all see the signs. The buggy. Big on One Piece, but there are rivalries. There are frenemies for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They're like best friend rivals, like Sasuke and Naruto. They hated each other, but they loved each other at the same time.
And they brought each other up. They brought each other up. They were rivals because of that. They were rivals. The rivalries. That's a word, right? Rivalries. They bring you up. When you see somebody, they working they ass off to do so they could be on top or do what they need to so they could take care of their own. And they like, yo, what you doing? That competition, sometimes competition does help bring you up.
It does.
And it does help move you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It gives you that drive, gives you that motivation to have discipline, which helps you do better, be consistent.
Yeah. Pause.
We need each other, you feel me?
What made you continue? What made you stop?
For me, I feel like I kind of did both. For the most part, theater, I liked it and everything. I love dancing and everything. That really got me into dancing and doing all that shit. Pop locking and everything. But I love music also. But I realized I couldn't make that my main focus. That's like, I love it as a hobby. I like it, that comforts me. But I don't see myself expressing it to everyone. And everyone's going to like it. And I don't mind that. Like, I can see he likes doing that. He likes expressing to people. That's his way of communicating. But for me, I rather focus on something else. That's why I'm doing engineering. I like, understanding the mechanism of everything. I like dissecting that. Like, I rather go on the aspect of like looking around and like seeing the background and everything than just to like present it. So that's why I'm doing that. But I always like, I stay with the hobbies and everything. It's fun for me.
That's good. That's how it should be. Like I said, as long as it's fun to you, that's all that really matters. And what's next to that is, making money.
Yeah, man.
So, but I can relate to that because as a person who's recently started, I haven't recently started. I started my YouTube a year ago now. I started it back in April. It's been a year since I started my YouTube. Happy birthday, trigger warnings.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
Belated birthday, obviously, it's chill. But that's not the point. The point is, they removed a lot of things from YouTube that kind of like prevent you from getting that real feedback. It's like YouTube is easier now, but it's harder at the same time. And now that I've started, I can see that, but I'm gonna keep building my platform, keep growing the family, the Trigger fam. And thank you guys for joining us here and joining the Trigger fam and telling your side of the stories. But with the YouTube deleting like stuff like the dislike button, they didn't delete it, but it's like
it's not as effective or useful now.
So it's like getting that. Okay, how many people really didn't like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? But not fixating on the fact that people didn't like it. What did they not like about it? You know what I'm saying? As a person, again in trigger warnings, we try to raise our our thoughts, you know, raise deeper thought. When you're thinking about stuff, you're not thinking about it surface level. You got to think about it, what's underneath it. When you pull the covers back, what do the sheets look like?
Yeah.
When you pull the sheets back, what does the bed look like? When you pick up the bed, what does the frame of the bed look like? When you take the frame apart, what does the floor look like? Okay, you got it.
How clean are your floors? How dirty are your floors?
And when you pick up the tile, the carpet, the vinyl, the marble, whatever you have on your floor, what does the soil look like underneath? The concrete. See, it sounds like a joke, but in all seriousness, that's how some things, yes, it's okay to think surface level. But other things, you really got to think about it deeply. And other than that, that does not mean go into like a deep thought of like, damn, fixating on it and going crazy on it. No, that means analyze it properly, logically, take your goddamn emotions out of it, because if you leave your emotions in it, or if you leave any, you could leave like 25% maybe. I give them maybe 20% emotion, but mainly use your logic, because if you rely on emotion, a lot of times you'll make irrational decisions. Yeah. But this is coming from a guy who also is probably more like 40% emotion, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, we go with the flow, man.
Yeah, we vibing, bro.
But, hey, thank y'all for joining us for another great episode. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
In the fam. We appreciate y'all joining us today. We got our boy Max P.
Yes, sir.
Maximum
Max
P. He gives your girl that Max P. You know.
Yes, sir.
And we got our boy Double D, Dimitri.
What's up?
Hey, listen. This man is gonna be engineering your fucking robot that's gonna be sweeping your rooms next year. I swear to God, this man is gonna be the best engineer come soon.
Yes, sir.
Theater near you.
Hey, and it's gonna be one of the best podcasts out on YouTube. I say it now. All right, y'all better like, comment, subscribe, whatever you do on the other platforms. Yeah, trigger warning out on all digital platforms,
man. He just stole my line. Like you heard the man says, trigger warnings on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, and you already know YouTube. Out here with another banger. It's your host, ODZ, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hey, let me hear some vocals. What do the vocals sound like?
We can just start like that.
Trash. I'm about to go for 100 on the dash. Yeah, so fashion like the dash.
Wait.
And on that, we got it, dash.
Yeah. Peace. Woo. They didn't hear that. It's all good. I can cut that.